All right, we're live with Coach Denny and Rachel Williams after the Bruins sweep Johnson and Wales University 3-0. Coach, obviously there's a lot of things we could talk about tonight. Let's get to the game first, and then we'll talk about, of course, this wonderful captain senior here second. But came out and were able to really put things together that first set, and then sets 2 and 3 a lot closer than I'm sure we would have wanted. Just give me your overall thoughts on the match tonight.
The first set, rather easily we won it. But again, Johnson Wales is a good team. They wanted to come back and, they pushed us. And we like those kind of matches where we don't want to just come in and win easily. We want to be pushed. We want to see where our weaknesses are. And I felt like they were revealing some of those areas. So good win for us. We'll take it. We learn from it and then hopefully get better for next week.
What do you think were the things, as you mentioned, we seemed to come out really strong and then kind of step back a little bit. What were some of those things that allowed them to kind of get back into the game?
I thought we struggled with our offensive game. We usually hit about 18%. We only hit 7% for the night. We made a lot of unforced errors, which, again, just kind of put more pressure on us that we didn't need to. So unforced errors, and also our hitting wasn't quite as good as it has been.
Rachel, kind of take me through leading up to this game, knowing it's senior night. Obviously, it's not the last home game that you're going to play. We got another one coming up in a couple weeks here, but just kind of the emotions going into this game, understanding the senior night and one of the last times just up on the court for us.
Yeah, there is a little bit of emotion behind it for sure, but it is just another game, and I like to keep that in my brain. We want to just come out and do what we need to do and get the job done, and thankfully it wasn't our prettiest match, but we were able to do that tonight.
What's it say for a team that, even though I feel like last year and maybe in previous seasons, when it wasn't pretty, it usually resulted in a loss. And for us tonight, anyway, and several times this season, it hasn't been pretty, but we've still found a way to win the game.
Yeah, volleyball is a game of momentum. Abby Plew, she came in off the bench and she had a perfect pass to me when it was about 23-23, I believe, and that's a huge momentum shift. Just to bring the confidence on our side of the net. And then Brooke Beaver, she had a couple of really good digs there at the end, and that really was able to carry the momentum over into the third set so we could finish it.
As we go forward in next week, I'll ask you this first, Rachel, and then I'll ask you another question, Coach. But going into next week, what do we take from tonight that we can build on and that we can get back?
Yeah, we did okay with our serve-receive game, so continuing to build that and work on that, as well as on the defensive plays that I just mentioned. If we can bring that into next week, I think we should be good.
All right, Coach, now time to get a little bit sentimental here. Just talking a little bit, obviously we were able to, everything that she's meant for this program. From day one, she's been a leader on and off the court and has been such a key player for us. So can you kind of put into words what this captain has meant for us?
Well, I shared in the locker room before the match what Rachel has meant to us as a team, and also me personally. I really appreciated she came in willing to do anything. She came in, she was not a setter. We turned her into a setter her first year. The second year, we need some hitters, so we suddenly said, okay, you're still going to set, but you're going to hit also. This year, we've kind of gone back and forth, kind of zeroing in back to setting. But just her versatility, her willingness to do whatever needs to be done for the team, that's been huge for us over these 3 years. I just appreciate her heart for the Lord. She, she wants to live for the Lord. She wants to honor the Lord. And that is, again, what Bruin volleyball is all about. And so I've just appreciated her performance on the court, how she's helped us on the court. But more importantly, really, is setting that culture we've talked about and having a heart for God and wanting to please Him.
All righty. Thank you, guys.